Hey people, welcome back to In the Kitchen with T. Welcome back to my kitchen. Hey wait, this isn't my kitchen. This is my sister's kitchen. She's given me the authority to run it and do what I need to do for this contest. So check this out. Philadelphia cream cheese has outdone themselves. They've come out with a new product, and it's called Philadelphia Cooking Cream. Philadelphia Cooking Cream is chef inspired. Right now they are in 4 fantabulous flavors. Today I'm going to be working with Italian cheese and herb. They also have Santa Fe that has a below the border flair to it. Then we have the original and savory garlic. So today I'm going to be using the Italian cheese and herb, and I'm going to make for you a surf and turf burger. But I'm going to use lamb instead of ground beef, and I'm going to use some lump crab meat. Now you know, usually when you're making burgers, particularly when you're using lamb, you use some fresh herbs and you have to cut them all up, or you crush them all up. Well, because I'm using the Italian cheese and herb, all of the herbs that I would normally use with my lamb, they're already in here, so I don't have to do that. So the other thing that's really special about this product is that it's spoonable. Let me show you what I mean. It pours. In my bowl right here, I have 1 pound of lamb. I'm going to pour this entire 10-ounce package of the Italian cheese and herb cooking cream with my lamb, and I'm going to mix it up. Watch how this pours. See what I mean? It's spoonable, it's pourable, and because it comes in the other different flavors, you can use it for whatever you like. I've come up with some really creative recipes using all 4 flavors, and over the next couple of weeks you'll get to see my chef-inspired recipes with my chef-inspired cooking cream. Now, I'm not a chef, but I play one on TV. Okay, so again, in my bowl I have 1 pound of ground lamb and Italian cheese and herb cooking cream. To that I'm going to add 1 small onion and 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to saute it in a pan with just a little bit of cooking spray. I don't want the onions and the garlic to pick up the flavor of an olive oil or butter. I want the cooking cream to be the primary flavoring agent in this dish. Now, I'm really excited about this product because the possibilities are absolutely endless, and because a lot of the ingredients that you would normally add to your dish, because they're already in the cooking cream, it can save you a lot of time. If you're a busy mom like me, a busy working mom, you don't have a whole lot of time to spend in the kitchen. So you want to save as much time as possible where you can. And when you can. Okay, so we got the garlic chopped up. Now we're going to go for the onion. And it can be a rough dice. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be too small. Let's get these sauteing. And we just want it to get nice and translucent. Okay, my onions and garlic, saute them lightly, just until they're translucent. Add a little bit of color on them, just a little bit. And now I'm adding them to my lamb and my Philadelphia cooking cream. And I'm just going to combine them as they are. Now I'm also going to add a little bit of breadcrumbs as needed. My recipe calls for about 1/4 cup, but it depends on whether or not you really need it. Because once you get this combined, you might find that you don't need it at all. Okay. Now I am going to need some breadcrumbs. As you can see, it looks a little loose. But I'm telling you, this is going to be absolutely incredible. Like I said, I don't need to cut up any herbs. I don't need any more seasoning. It's all in here. It's all in the cream. Okay, so I'm going to add about 1/4 cup. It fits about the center of the palm of my hand of the breadcrumbs. What I like to do at this stage is, once I get it all incorporated, I want to put it in the refrigerator and just let everything come together for about a good 10 minutes. After that, we can form our burgers. Okay, so I have everything incorporated, and you'll find that as you're adding your breadcrumbs, depending on the consistency that you like, you may need a little bit more, you may need a little bit less. I learned that for this particular batch, I needed more, so I used about 3/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs. And like I said, it depends on your taste and what you like. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little ball, and I'm going to roll it out. And I'm not going to press it all the way out. I'm going to make a little indentation. You see that? And in there, I'm going to add some lump crab meat. That's where our surf comes in at. Our turf is from the lamb, and our surf is from the crab meat. Then I'm going to take a little bit more, cover it up, and then I'm going to roll it again, just to make sure all the seams are covered. And then what I'm going to do, while I'm putting these all together, I have a tabletop grill right here, my sister's tabletop grill. Okay, this is the perfect size for the little burgers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this on. Okay, now what I like to do is, when serving these, I'm going to give you two options for garnish. You can use like an olive remoulade sauce, and basically you can buy it or you can prepare it yourself. If you want to prepare it yourself, it's diced olives with some garlic, onion, some chipotle pepper in the adobo sauce, and a little bit of mayo. That's it. Salt, pepper to taste. You might want to use a little bit of the juice of the olives to loosen it up a little bit, and that's it. It is fabulous. I use that on a lot of stuff. So you can use that and then top it with some onion rings on a ciabatta roll. Or you can use a garlic infused olive oil to marinate some mushrooms, and then let them sit overnight if you can, and then at the last minute, just before you're ready to serve, or while your burgers are cooking, pop them into a hot pan, like let them get nice and brown on the edges, and put them on top. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. Okay folks, our burgers are ready, our surf and turf burgers. They are beautiful. Look at that. See those grill marks on there? That's beautiful. And remember, we're doing 2 presentations, so they're optional depending on what your preference is. We're going to do one with the olive remoulade. You can buy it if you want to, or you can make it yourself. We're going to top this with 2 onion rings. Looks a little big, but it's fabulous, trust me. The next one we're going to top with mushrooms that were marinated in garlic infused olive oil. And pop that right on there. Okay, here we go. Tanya Mitchell Weston's Surf and Turf Burgers using Philadelphia cooking cream. This week is Italian cheese and herbs. See next week, because next week I believe we're doing savory garlic. I have something really special for you, but before we move on, let's see what this tastes like. I want them on with the onion rings. You have to try this. You have to try this. Peace.